It's Wicked Wednesday. Hello! Welcome back to the Spoony Stitcher channel. I'm Shannon the Spoony Stitcher. You're inside the Stitchery. And today we are traveling to Oz again. This is installment number 3 of my series, Wicked Foobles. What's a Fooble, you ask? Well, a Fooble is a fake Wooble. The Woobles are a crochet kit company, and they make all different kinds of kits. However, there are some characters that they haven't made yet. And so what I do is I take one of their original patterns, like Pete here, Pete the Troll, and I turn them into whatever I want, like Elphaba Thropp. Video link down below. That was installment number 2. One reason I do this is because it's a lot of fun, but the other reason I do this is because I can teach you how to transform your patterns as well. Now, I am not teaching you the patterns. I am telling you what I've done differently so that you can still have to go buy the pattern. I mean, that's just part of it. You still have to buy the pattern from the Woobles. I just teach you how to transform it. Now, anything that I came up with on my own, of course, I can give you a pattern for. And in this particular episode, I do have a couple things that you could make on your own, and I have them all written out for you, which will be a lovely little slide with pictures that will show up in this video. And it's not in the description box. You have to watch the video. And so for our 3rd installment in Oz, the Wicked Foobles presents Glinda Upland of the Upper Uplands. Yes, today we are going to make Glinda. In order to make Glinda, we need a Wooble that kind of already seems like it would work really well. Barbie is perfect for this project. She even has the sweetheart neckline, just like Glinda in her bubble dress. So also she comes with, because I haven't made her yet, she comes with that lovely blonde hair. And if you watched part 1, you know the struggle of the blonde hair. I will link all other videos down below. It does help if you've watched 1 and 2 already, but if you're just gonna watch this one, then go back and watch those when you're done. Or pause here, go watch those, and then come back. Now for this project, I did buy something very special. I found a yarn on Amazon. I cannot believe I found it. Yes, I will link it down below for you lovelies, of course. This is the HEJIN Beginner Sparkle Yarn, great for beginners. But it looks awfully familiar. Y'all, this is a dupe for the Wooble Sparkle Yarn. And I've already used it, because I've already made the project. I have already used it. It's so much softer than theirs. It really feels better when you're working with it. It's kind of silky, and it's got more bounce. I really like it. It comes in 4 colors. I have 2 here. The silver is upstairs because I was using it for Glinda. And the green is on its way, supposedly. I'd love to get the green because I did buy the Woobles official Wicked Woobles. Yes, they did officially make one, so I am going to review that when it comes. And I really want to make the wizard in that green. So it needs to come soon. I am so excited that y'all get to see this project. I'm so proud of it. I love it. I think it turned out so cute. Not exactly according to plan. Not everything works out, but that's okay. Sometimes we have happy accidents. And so I am really proud of this project. I hope you love it. I'm really sorry for some of the footage. I had to do this project really fast because she took me forever. And Decade Divas was a lot, and so too many things. My schedule got swamped, and so I had to rush to do this project. I still like how she turned out. And now, my friends, it's time to see the journey of how all of this came together. I will send you off with some magic. I don't know what happened between me and the colored pencils. It was a thing. Why am I wearing a Christmas sweatshirt in a Wicked video? Because I want to. I know in my last one I tried really, really hard, except for my Sally shirt, to wear like Wicked regalia. And if I wasn't running short on time, I would probably care more about what I'm wearing right now. However, you'll have seen at the beginning of this video that I am wearing my new pink shirt, so, you know. I just want to say that this isn't the version of Glinda I really want to make. If I'm 100% honest, it's just not. I drew a sketch last year? I don't remember. No, this year. Early this year. And I really, really, really wanted to make... Let me back up. I'm trying to say 4 things at once. Okay. I knew when I was doing the Foobles for these, the ones I really wanted to make. And that was popular. I wanted to do Elphaba in her robe and nightgown, and I wanted to do Glinda in hers. But y'all wanted to see Defying Gravity and the bubble dress. Totally makes sense. Those are the ones you're gonna want to make. I get it. But do you want to see my sketches? For popular, just for fun? Okay. I really do want to make this, and I probably will next year. I just think it would be so cute. But anyway. Those are my sketches. So we've got the Thropp and Elphaba with her hair down and her little elixir bottle. And then we have Glinda. Now, the accessory that I forgot to draw because, duh. Yes, obviously the training wand, but her mirror. I thought it'd be really cute to have her little mirror, you know, that she looks in at the very end. I thought that'd be really cute. So, she also uses it on stage. The Broadway version of Glinda also has a cute little mirror, so. If this series goes really well, maybe I will do this on the channel next year. Regardless, though, I will probably do these for myself and show you the finished product. But if y'all are liking this series, then I will continue to show you the process. Okay, let's go to the sketch I actually am using. And let's please ignore the fact that she's wearing way too much makeup. I don't know what happened between me and the colored pencils. It was a thing. Okay, anyway, this is kind of what we're going for, except the tiara will be different. I bought the corgi kit earlier this year. I used the, was it called the royal cloak or something that comes with the corgi? I used that for Elphaba's cloak, and then it also comes with a crown, so I'm going to use that for Glinda's crown. This is what I'm going for, kind of. We've got training wand and large wand. I don't think I'll do the training wand. I think I'll save that for popular. The bubble chair I'd like to pull off, but at this point, y'all, I have a week. Wicked week is next week. At the time I'm filming this, it is the 13th of November because Elphaba took me a long time because I made Elphaba and Chistery and all the other stuff. It took a long time. It took months. I don't know if I can do the bubble chair. Hold on. At this time. I may just have to do Glinda, her crown, and her wand and stop there and get more detailed later on. But yeah, my idea was to have her sit in a little simplified version of her bubble chair thing. And also the wand is going to look different than this. So I'm showing you sketches because this is how it's going to look, except it's not. Try to make sense of that. Anyway, this is kind of what I'm going in with, sort of. Also, this is November 13th, and guess what they released today? That's right. It's official. The Woobles listened to us and they made the Wicked set, which mine should be shipped this weekend, according to them. So, yay. I ordered mine in October. I ordered the pre-order. I was so excited. I'm excited. Or as Glinda would say, I'm obsessulated. So yes, I'm very, very excited for it. Also another exciting thing, my short that I made about this, it went up 3 hours ago from the time I'm filming this, and it already got 1,000 views. I've never gotten 1,000 views that fast. So thank you. That was so exciting. But yeah, that was exciting. I used trending audio, that's true, but I had no description, really, and I don't think I had any keywords yet because I was so busy loading my videos for December that I forgot to go back and fill in the keywords. At the time you're seeing this, the keywords and the description box will both be filled in. Maybe that'll help even more. Who knows? But yeah, at the time that I got those views, nothing. There was nothing there except a couple of hashtags and a title. The Wicked fans are finding me. Ah! Okay, here's the plan. We are going to use Barbie for Glinda, as many others have online for their fan art. But I want to add a little bit of flare coming off of her dress on the bodice, which I haven't seen anyone do yet, so haha. Also the official Wicked set didn't do that either, so still my idea. Yes. It's also not in my drawing because I thought of it literally last night when I was looking at the dress again. And I was like, oh, there's stuff that comes off of her dress to make it look, can't think of the word. Anyway, I'm gonna try that. I already did get started, and I have a couple things to show you. So I ordered, where is it? Here it is. I ordered 2 of these. They were about $5 each. This is the tiny flower purse because the pink is the sparkly yarn, and I wanted her top to be sparkly. And I didn't know how many I'd need, so I grabbed 2, just in case. This is how much is left from the first one. That's it. Yeah, I'm glad I got 2 because I'm gonna need it for the little petally part and her skirt ruffles. So anyway, this is what we have so far. So basically at the moment, it is mostly the Barbie pattern, mostly. All I did was I changed row 15. I think it's row 15 that I changed. I think so. Anyway, row 15, instead of going in both loops, I just went in the back loop so that I would have a front loop that I could attach floof to later. I think I also added 1 additional row to the skirt. Yes, I did. I changed colors at row 16. 16, 17, and 18 are all a different color. And it's a color I bought from Michaels. This is the Loops and Threads Cuddle Craft Tube, and the color is Fairy Dust, and I think it's absolutely perfect. So that's the color I chose because I knew I couldn't use the glitter for everything. I didn't want to waste it, and I could use this other pink. It's a generic brand. The Barbie pink is way too bright. Barbie pink is not gonna work. It's way too bright. I do have pink from another kit, but there's not enough of it. So I bought this stuff last year. Oh, no. I bought this stuff for myself for Christmas. So yeah, technically last year. Okay, yeah. It's just too bright. It looks too much like this one, and I wanted it to be lighter. So, personal preference, okay? Anyway, I will try to link this one down below from Amazon if you're interested in this pink. And then this one comes from Michaels, so yeah. I might use it later on, we don't know yet. We'll have to see. Okay. I also have this teeny tiny little scrap of the glitter pink because I bought the little fairy flower wand, and that's all the yarn it comes with. That's pink. The wand itself has a little bit more yarn, but it's a very small kit, so yeah, not a whole lot to go with. Thankfully they came out with this, and so there was more pink yarn. Okay. Yeah, here we go. See? Tiny flower wand. Alright then. Now, let's talk about fish. Seems random. Isn't. My lighting's really bad. Hold on. Okay, that's a little better. So back to the fish. This is the teeny accessory kit, Lord of the Rings, Gollum's fish. I bought this fish for this silver yarn. Wanted to make her tiara silver, and if I needed to, I could just use the regular gray yarn for her wand and then maybe like paint it with a sparkly fabric paint. It's not silver. It's actually brown. A very, very like gray brown. No. If you're new here, I love to do some research and dig on sites and on the internet to find things. Totally legitimate and legal things, let's just be clear. But, yeah, I did some digging. And I put in like a bunch of words into Amazon. I found it. I found almost an identical glitter yarn that looks like the Woobles glitter yarn. The Woobles is slightly thicker, but not enough to make a difference in tension or stitches. But it's got that tube consistency. So does this. This might be a little bit stretchier, maybe. Yeah, you want to know what this is called. This is the HEJIN Beginner Sparkle Yarn, great for beginners, 144 yards. And you can get it on Amazon. And yes, my lovelies, I will link it down below for you. You're welcome. So you can have a direct link and buy it for Christmas. Because it seems like it's like a Christmas set. They have all the Christmas colors, except green. Except green is in the advertisement, so I know they had green at some point. So, I have plenty here to make her crown and her wand. Yay! I think I'll talk more about the wand and the crown when I get there. I'm still working on her body. I've made her arms. They're in here somewhere. Aha! Here are the arms. So I'm paused because I have to put on her face and attach her arms. So, yeah. And I'll just follow the Barbie instructions for that because it's basically the same. Because I never made Barbie, I still have her hair. So that's what I'm going to use for Glinda's hair. In my first video, which I can link down below, we talked about the challenges of finding the right yellow for Glinda's hair. And if I hadn't had the Barbie kit, could have kind of been a disaster. So, yeah, it's really hard to find that bleach blonde kind of color in this type of yarn. Now, if you're using any yarn you want, honestly, there's a great soft cream that has a yellow undertone from Premier that's perfect for bleach blonde hair. I used it for like all my little Barbie tots that I made when the Barbie movie came out. So, yeah, great color. Also, I love this yarn. Has that butter yellow. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. It looks like Barbie. It's perfect. I'm going to continue to work on this, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have started doing alterations that are not part of the pattern. So, trying to tell you what I did. So, I made Glinda pretty much the same way you make Barbie, except for a few different changes, and I'll mention those at the very end. I wrote them down, but this is the one I want to talk to you about. In the Barbie pattern, there's a part where you're gonna go in the back loop only. I did that, but I did it earlier, so I'll mention which row that is. But see her cute little ruffles that I added? I added that to that front loop that we didn't use. So all I did was I did 3 half double crochet in one loop, and then in the next loop it was a single crochet, and you repeat that pattern all the way around until you have 1 loop left. And instead of doing that loop, you're going to end on a single crochet. And so instead of going into that next loop and making 3 more half double crochets, you're just going to slip stitch of the first half double crochet. But you want it to look like a ruffle, not attached to the top. So you want to attach to the bottom, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Okay, so that's her first bottom ruffle. I thought that would look really cute. Also, I need to remember this when I'm doing the popular outfit, because how cute is that? Okay, next I'm gonna add her top ruffle. So you see I left that row unworked, so you've got, well, I was in the back loop only. So I've got the front loop only exposed, because that's where I'm gonna add the top ruffle. And in that one, I think I'm gonna do double crochet instead, so that the skirt scallops are bigger. And I think I might do 5 and skip 2, because I want them kind of big and flouncy. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure exactly how I'm gonna do that yet, but we'll see. Oh, I think I put her arms in a different spot too. So what I did was I counted back from the loops on the sweetheart neckline, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stitches behind the sweetheart neckline. There we go. I was counting from her eyes, except her eyes are in 2 different places because I wasn't paying attention when I fastened them in, and I already locked them in place. Don't do that. Always check before you lock the eyes in place. I don't even want to tell you what time it is right now. Anyway, yeah. So I think that's the next step, is we're going to add the big flouncy skirt, and then we'll do the hair, because I think if I do the hair now, the curls will get in my way. So I'm going to do the skirt first. Yeah. And I'll come back when I can. So I used the Royal Crown pattern, but what I did was I started with row 4, and I just finished out the pattern with that. Her hair I did completely on my own. I might include a slide on how I did all that, because it's a bit long to explain. I'm trying to think if I've done anything else at this time. I don't think so. So on to the scepter. Okay, she's all done. You ready to see the final result? We should do this Glinda style. Ball gown. Ball gown. Ball gown. Ah! Here she is. Here is Miss Glinda. Glinda the Good. And her little wand. Let's put it in her hand so she can grant all of the beautiful wishes of Oz. I think she turned out really sweet. Okay, please ignore the fact that her hair looks like Farrah Fawcett. A little 70s there. Not 100% sure what happened. It's still really cute and I like it, but yeah, it did get a little 70s on me. Not quite what I was going for, but I still like it. So her hair is a little bit more Broadway than film, because, you know, in the Broadway version, her hair is really curly in the bubble dress. So, yeah. I think she turned out really cute. Okay, so let's talk about a couple things. I didn't do the little, I don't know what you call it, but the little topper that comes off of her bodice. I didn't do that because it would cover her face. so that wouldn't work out. So I couldn't do that, unfortunately. I also really wanted to add some embroidery here, but again, I was running out of time. But I really do love the swirls and everything that are in her dress in the film, but I couldn't do that. I used my acrylic paint marker, I'm loving this new trick, to do her eyelashes. And it worked out really well. Look, it's better than a Sharpie because it doesn't bleed. Those are perfect lines. There's no bleeding. Yeah, highly recommend. Paint markers that can write on fabric? Yes. Okay, so I think I told you how I did everything, but just in case, to recap, the crown is from the royal crown or something that came with the corgi kit. This sparkly yarn is from the little flower purse. This yarn on the bottom here, that yarn is from Michael's. It's called Craft Tube, and this color is Fairy Dust. Her hair came from the Barbie kit. Her skin came from the Barbie kit. This little tiny piece of pink was a yarn. Oh, the tea set. It came with the tea set. Well, my first tea set. So I got 2 tea sets because my first one, the yarn came kind of shredded. That was really weird. And then they sent me a replacement. But I didn't get rid of that shredded yarn, and I needed just enough to do her little smile. So yeah. Let's see what else. Oh yes, I either have done before this or I'll do at the end. I have some slides that you can screenshot if you like on how I did her hair, how I did the little peplums, and how I did her wand. So if you want to make this yourself, you can. I think she looks so cute. Okay, let's see how she looks with her Elfie. What do we think of the pair? I mean, I think I did a cute job. I think they turned out really sweet. Aww. I am so excited. Thank you so much for joining me on this fun little journey. I had fun. I hope you did too. And if you make your own, please, please, please tag me. I want to see them. I want to see them so much. So there are other people who have attempted this project, and pretty much all of them just used Barbie, but I felt like Pete the Troll was perfect for Elphaba, so I went with that one, and Barbie was perfect for Glinda. If you want to see all about how I made Elphaba and her little accessories back there, then go to part 2, which will be linked down below. Part 4 will be compare, contrast their Woobles versus my Foobles. Which one do we like better? So excited, but that will be in 2026. I'm so sorry, but I am out of time for 2025. There's so much happening. So please join me on those journeys as well. But in 2026, we will see Woobles versus Foobles. Which one do we like better? Of course, when I get my kit, I will do an unboxing for y'all, but it's not quite part of this series because that's a little different. That's just an unboxing. But I will be making the Woobles, the official ones. I cannot wait, but you'll have to wait till 2026 to see the standoff between the two. Thank you so much for joining me on Wicked Wednesday. If you are excited to see Wicked for Good, please tell me in the comments. I'm very excited. If you know some things from the Broadway show and what have you, no spoilers, please. Not everyone is aware. So please be kind in the comments. Let me know what you thought of Miss Glinda and Elphaba if you want. But let me know what you thought of how Glinda Upland of the Upper Uplands turned out. Do you think she is popular? Remember, life happens, yarn helps, and spoonies can stitch it up too. Bye! Oh, Glinda, could you hit the button? Turn off the video? My hands are kind of full.